Hey y'all, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to stop in and see what it is I'm up to. It is Wednesday, the 8th of June, 2022. I don't know, about 4 o'clock in the afternoon or something. Skies are overcast. It is 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Can't see the humidity. Excuse me. 61%. Feels stickier than that. 32 degrees Celsius. So, off to the store. Get some stuff. See what I can find. I looked online. I looked on Amazon. They don't have what I want, but then the stores aren't going to have it either. I want the 8-ounce cans of vegetables, beans and what have you. They don't make a lot of variety in that. They do like string beans, corn, pork and beans, that type of stuff, but not like black beans and white beans and tomatoes. You know, there's a lot of single people out here, I think, that would benefit from more 8-ounce, canned products, because they're more a single serving type thing. Maybe, I mean, they can be stretched to 2, just like a full-size can can be stretched to 3 or 4, depending on what what you're doing with it. But anyway, we'll see. Check on prices. I'll probably grab a couple of things, a couple of cans. It really depends on, like, Amazon's got some pretty decent prices on the full-size can. Oh man, they messed this road all up. Ugh. Rocking and knocking and vibrating. Ooh, I might have to tighten that holder up as well. The other thing is, I've got to find. Well, I don't have to find. I know a different way. I have to go a different way to this store. The store I'm headed to, the Winn-Dixie I'm headed to, is the one that I am most familiar with, because it was the closest one to where I lived for almost 30 years. So it's the one that I've been going to. Although, when I say I'm, familiar with it, they've changed everything around. So, like where I used to go for peanut butter and bread, at one end of the store is now at the total opposite end. Used to know, like, you walked in and you had two aisles over, and there was your canned meats and your canned vegetables. Now I have to go in and look at the signs up top. But anyway, there's another one that's probably just as close by the time I get done doing what I'm doing now. But I'm heading out to it's more of a secondary road. It's not a highway. I guess it is. It's becoming kind of a highway. It's a 2-lane in either direction, because the 1-lane in either direction I was just crossed over, they have the speed bumps on, and they're every, I don't know, 100 feet or something. And yeah, they're just, I mean, that's annoying. So I'm doing basically what they wanted me to do, you know, is not go up and down that road. This one is a little bit longer, I think. I've got what, 1, 2, 3, there's 4 traffic lights between me and where I want to go. So that was why I took the secondary road all the time. Even, at the speed limit, it was an easy route to take. So now with the speed humps or speed bumps or whatever it is you want to call them, it takes way longer. It's no longer a 35 mile an hour speed limit, although that's what is posted. If you have to slow down every 100 or 200 feet for a speed bump, that effectively cuts your speed down to like maybe 20 mile an hour over the length of the road. So it's nothing but a thing. It's just just adapting. So, and like today, this is I've only been out here a couple minutes. I've already hit 2 traffic lights. I'm gonna have to get the brat buggy in for some repair work. We'll get it in. I need to take it to the boys, take it to my son's house or something. The right front brake is dragging again. Man, that lights! We just replaced it a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago. They did both sides, and new rotor caliper and pads, because that side was locking up and dragging. Now it's locking up and dragging again. So I thought, I was seriously thinking, I could feel it in the steering. And I thought maybe I had a tire going down, air pressure leak. So I pulled up at an air pump and went to check it. It was fine. Then I was able to look inside the rim and see the rotors all scored up. So, yeah. That's $150, $200 I wasn't planning on. So, it's one of them things that goes around. I guess it was only last month that I put the tires on the van. That was almost $150 in tires. I only drove it 3 times, maybe 4 times after putting the tires on it. I filled the gas tank up, another $100. At least I can siphon the gas out. The tires are 15-inch. I don't know that there's anything I could do with that if I were to decide to junk the van. Although right now we're kind of, I don't know, my son was kind of iffy. He wants to check out a few options and maybe rebuild the motor or get a nice used motor and put in it. So we'll see. I mean, it would be nice. I really do like the van. I don't like the fuel mileage it gets, but I like the van. And you know, if I just use it occasionally, then the fuel prices won't be that bad. Although if they keep going up right now, man, $6 a gallon for 30 gallons, you know, that's pushing $200 for a tank of fuel. When I bought it, I thought $50 for a tank full was a lot. So, yeah, I don't know. A lot of options, a lot of things to think about. Anyway, we're at the store. I'm gonna go in and I'll finish this up later. See you in a little bit. Alrighty then. Got my shopping did a small haul video on that I'll get posted here in a bit. And now we're going to work our way back home. So yeah, prices. Man, I can remember when, you know, you were buying cans of beans 5 for $1, you know, or you know, maybe 10 for $2 or something to that effect. Now the best I could find was 5 for $4. That's a big difference. A lot of them are running, well, anywhere from 89 cents to $1.39 a can, and some higher. If you want Goya, which I would love to go with Goya, but they're $1.69 a can. I can get the grocery store brand for like 89 cents. So not all the beans, just they had what were they, butter beans were 89 cents a can. So I'm not really, the only thing I know to do with butter beans is ham hocks. Which that's kind of sad. I need to look and see what else I can make with butter beans. They're a great source of protein, and if they're going to be that cheap, maybe I need to have some and have them in stock for, you know, whatever. So if you have a recipe for butter beans, something that's quick and easy, let me know. I don't know, maybe I can, you know, hook them up with tuna or chicken or some pulled pork or, you know, whatever. But anyway, some of the frozen entrees that I used to, or, you know, the dishes that I used to get to keep in the freezer that were like max $2.99, maybe $3 1/4. They're now $5 and up. So yeah, I didn't get any of those. And I even like the packaged pulled pork. Oh, what was that price? I was just looking at it. I don't remember what that was, but I remember I was thinking like, oh my gosh, that's, you know, like almost $2 higher than what I'm used to paying. So, and I'm not telling anybody anything they don't already know. It sucks out here. It really does. You know, it's just a sign of the times. Somebody came in and said it's my fault for voting for Biden. I think he put his head on backwards that day. But anyhow, yeah, you know, between gas and food and whatever, there was a post on one of my Facebook pages on the local restaurants, and she was complaining about the price of a corned beef sandwich, I think, at one of the local upscale eateries. And she's like, it came with, you know, it was just the sandwich. There wasn't any sides. It didn't include the drink. And it was like $15 or $16. And I said, you know, it's a sign of the times. Prices are going up. So restaurants have to raise their prices and cut down on portions. Well, a little while later, one of the admins on that page came in and said basically the same thing, where like 2 months ago they were paying $120 for a case of chicken, which was astronomical. 2 years ago it was like $40 for a case of chicken. But then it went up, and now it's over $200 for that same case of chicken. Close to $200. I forget exactly what she said. But it came out to something like $6 a chicken. So, and that's, you know, that's wholesale. You know, that's what the restaurant's paying. So, you know, you can't get a cheap or an inexpensive sandwich, because the restaurant would go out of business. I experienced it firsthand the other night when we went out to dinner. Went to a local Mexican place that we frequent, and I got their big burrito. Well, it's usually ginormous, and I can usually only manage to eat about half, and then I take half home for lunch or dinner the next day. Well, it was at least a third smaller than usual. It didn't reach end to end on the plate, which they should probably get smaller plates. But also when I cut into it, there was way less meat than I was used to. There was a lot of beans and rice. It was still tasty, don't get me wrong. It was just, it wasn't what I was used to. But again, it's one of those things that, like, you know, I understand prices are going up. Something has to give. I'm looking right now at a gas station across the street, $4.75 for regular gas. They don't have regular, they don't have premium. Just regular gas. Well, luckily driving the brat buggy, she gets a little bit better fuel mileage. Well, when the brake isn't dragging. But even so, you know, 25 miles to the gallon, you know, it adds up. Looks like we're starting to get a little bit of rain. There's a cloud that pulled in right over top of me. Excuse me. So yeah, we're all going to have to adapt to what's going on. I mean, adapt our shopping and our eating habits, you know, adapt our driving habits, try to consolidate as many things into a trip as you can. And like today, I really didn't have to go today to get what I got, but I was bored sitting in the house going through junk, so I had to get out. But you know, we're gonna have to. Everybody needs to make some changes coming up if they haven't already, and hopefully it's going to get better soon. But I don't see that. I see it getting worse. California is paying almost $7 a gallon for gas. Almost $10 a gallon for diesel fuel. You know, that's insane. I mean, these poor truck drivers, you know, they've got 150, 200 gallon tanks. If they're filling up in California, that's $1,500 to $2,000. Even over here on the East Coast, where it's, I don't know, $7 or $8 for a gallon of diesel fuel. You know, that's what, $130, $120? No, for 100 gallons, $800 and something, between $800 and $900. You know, that's, I mean, that's why prices are going up. It costs, you know, it costs the truckers more money to bring you the milk. So, you know, they have to charge more for the shipping, which means the store has to charge more for the milk. Same thing with, you know, chicken prices are going up. Well, the farmer's paying more for his feed. He's paying more to ship the chickens. To have them processed, they're paying more to ship them to the store or to the restaurant. The restaurant needs to, you know, the restaurant needs to make a profit. So, excuse me. I probably don't need to explain economics to you. But, ooh, I've got a whole lot of gas going on for some reason. Anyway, we are about to the house, so I'm going to take this chance to say thanks for riding along. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs down or a thumbs up. Leave me a comment wherever it is y'all leave comments on your internet access device of choice. If you'd like to share me around your social media, that'd be fandoculous. If your loved ones are nearby, give them a kiss and a hug. If they're not, give them a call. Hit them up on Facebook. Let them know you think about them. Let them know you love them. We ain't promised tomorrow, people. We ain't promised our next breath. If you would, keep my friends AM in your thoughts. She's going through a rough time. My friend Linda, she just lost her big brother. I know how devastating that can be. So I see y'all again. I hope you have a fandoculous day. It's a lot of y'all. Bye-bye.